Governor Rick Scott says he wants you to have more early voting days. Good evening, I'm Kelly Dunn.
And I'm Michael Williams. He's responding fast to harsh criticism after an election season that made Florida the butt of jokes nationwide again. News Channel 5's Evan Axelbank live at the Palm Beach County Elections Office with reaction. Evan?
And Michael, tonight, Supervisor of Elections in Palm Beach County, Susan Booker, just told me a few moments ago that she considers this a major win for every Floridian who stood in a long line to vote in November. Take a look. This is what Governor Rick Scott said today in a statement that he released from the media. Governor Scott said that we need shorter ballots, we need more early voting days, which should include an option of the Sunday before Election Day, and he says we need more early voting locations. From my briefing with Florida Secretary of State Ken Detzner today, he says he believes all these reforms are strongly supported by the input and experiences of local election supervisors. Remember those lines? Well, they not only made voters angry, they also angered supervisors of elections who testified this week in Tallahassee. The 2011 voting laws that were passed by Republicans and signed by Governor Scott cut in half the number of early voting days. Scott and GOP leaders said back then that the laws were necessary to save money and to limit voter fraud. But critics said those laws were a backhanded attempt to suppress votes in Democratic-leaning African-American communities. Susan Booker told us today that the changes would have been unlikely without testimony from Florida's election supervisors.
The large presidential election demonstrated that those laws don't work in the state of Florida, especially in large counties. And I'm pleased to know that there's acknowledgement that, they'll back up and do the right thing for the voters and not just say, I'm sticking to my guns because that's what we said we wanted.
The governor said in his statement today that he wants a bipartisan group in the legislature to spearhead this effort. I did speak to one Democratic member of the House today, and he told me that he felt the reason the governor was doing this is because he's up for re-election and he is trying to make amends with some groups who may have been angered by the governor's earlier actions in his term. So a lot of angles on this one, but today the supervisor of elections here in Palm Beach County says this is a win for any Florida voter. We're live in West Palm Beach. Evan Axelbank, WPTV News Channel 5.